This disclaimer image establishes the channel's mission to help busy home cooks break down complicated recipes into simple, visual step-by-step guides. The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Experience the rich, comforting flavors of classic French cuisine with this simplified instant pot beef bourguignon. This elegant beef stew, traditionally requiring hours of slow cooking, comes together beautifully in your pressure cooker with minimal effort. Tender chunks of beef are braised in a luxurious red wine sauce, alongside aromatic vegetables and herbs, creating a restaurant-quality dish perfect for special occasions or cozy weeknight dinners. The Instant Pot transforms this intimidating classic into an approachable home-cooked meal that will impress your family and guests alike. Welcome to your Instant Pot Beef Bourguignon journey. Let's start by gathering everything you need. Don't worry, this might look like a lot, but we've organized it into easy sections so you know exactly what goes where. For the marinade, you'll need just a cup of red wine. Any decent Pinot Noir or Burgundy from your local store works great. Some fresh thyme sprigs, juniper berries, and bay leaves. This is what makes your beef incredibly tender and flavorful. For the bouquet garni, that's just a fancy French term for a bundle of herbs. Grab some cheesecloth and tie up thyme, rosemary, bay leaves, juniper berries, whole cloves, and a strip of orange peel. Think of it as a tea bag for your stew. It infuses amazing flavor that you can easily remove later. For the main stew, you'll need 2 pounds of beef stew meat already cut into cubes. At the store, easy. Some bacon for richness. Vegetables like carrots, onions, and mushrooms. A couple of potatoes, garlic, tomato paste, and broth. Everything you can find in one grocery trip. And finally, for finishing, just fresh parsley and thyme to make it look restaurant quality. See? When it's organized like this, it's totally manageable, even if you're cooking this for the first time. Alright, now that we have all our ingredients, let's get everything ready before we start cooking. Think of this as setting yourself up for success. When everything is prepped, the actual cooking becomes a breeze. Step 1. Marinate the beef. This is where the magic starts. Simply combine your wine with the herbs in a big bowl. Toss in your beef cubes, cover it up, and pop it in the fridge. You need at least 2 hours. But if you can do this the night before, even better. The wine breaks down the meat fibers, making it super tender while adding incredible flavor. It's like giving your beef a spa treatment. Step 2. Make the bouquet garni. Don't let the French name intimidate you. Just lay out your cheesecloth, pile all those herbs and spices in the center, and tie it up with kitchen string. It's literally like making a little herb bundle or sachet. This way, you get all the flavor without having to fish out individual bay leaves or cloves later. Step 3. Drain and dry the beef. Take your beef out of the marinade and save that liquid. We're using it later. Pat each piece really dry with paper towels. I know it seems picky, but dry beef browns beautifully and gives you that gorgeous caramelized crust. Wet beef just steams. Season generously with salt and pepper. Step 4. Chop your vegetables. Time for some knife work. Dice your celery and onions. Cut carrots and potatoes into bite-sized chunks. Slice your mushrooms and mince the garlic. Having everything cut and ready means you won't be scrambling later. Professional chefs call this mise en place. Everything in its place. Take your time with these prep steps. Once you start cooking, things move quickly, so having everything ready makes the whole process stress-free and actually fun. Now comes the fun part. Let's cook. Follow these steps carefully, and you'll have an amazing French beef stew that tastes like you spent all day in the kitchen, but you didn't. Step 1. Brown the beef. Sauté mode. 10-14 minutes total. Turn your Instant Pot to sauté, and heat up some oil until it shimmers. Here's the key. Don't crowd the pot. Brown your beef in 2 batches, about 5-7 minutes per batch. Let each piece sit undisturbed for a few minutes so it gets that beautiful golden brown crust. This step builds flavor. Remove each batch to a plate. When done, step 2. Cook the vegetables 10-13 minutes. In a skillet, heat olive oil and add your celery, carrots, onions, and garlic. Stir them occasionally and let them cook for about 10 minutes until they're soft and golden. Then add your tomato paste and cook for another 1-3 minutes, stirring constantly until it smells amazing and starts to sizzle. You're building layers of flavor here. Step 3. Deglaze and combine 5-10 minutes. Pour that reserved marinade into your skillet with the veggies. Add the potatoes and herb bundle and turn up the heat. Let it boil vigorously for 5-10 minutes until it thickens and looks syrupy. This concentrates all those wonderful flavors. Then pour everything into your Instant Pot with the beef and add enough broth to cover halfway. Step 4. Pressure cook high. 45 minutes plus 10-15 min. Build pressure. Close the lid. Set the valve to sealing and press pressure cook on high for 45 minutes. The pot will take 10-15 minutes to build pressure first totally normal. Then the timer counts down. During this time, the Instant Pot works its magic. The beef becomes melt in your mouth, tender, and all the flavors blend together beautifully. Just walk away and let it do its thing. Step 5. Natural release and finish 10-40 minutes. Release time. When the timer beeps, don't touch it. Let the pressure release naturally for at least 10 minutes. This keeps your beef tender. Once the pin drops, carefully open the lid away from your face. Remove that herb bundle, it did its job. Then use a fork to mash some of the soft carrots and potatoes into the sauce. This thickens it naturally. Taste and add more salt or pepper if needed. Sprinkle with fresh parsley and you're done. Total active cooking time: about 35-40 minutes of hands-on work, plus 45 minutes of pressure cooking, where the Instant Pot does everything. See? When you break it down step by step, with the timers, it's totally doable. You've just made a classic French dish that would impress any restaurant. Serve it over egg noodles, mashed potatoes, or with crusty bread, and enjoy your delicious homemade beef bourguignon.